Alright, so this project I'm working on now is running 6 Category 6 cables to our theater room. The house was built in 99, and I should have listened to a cousin of mine who told me that I should put a conduit, and I should have listened to him. But anyway, it's a 2-story home, and this is an exterior wall that I'm coming through, and then it goes up to our bedroom through another exterior wall, and there's that wall goes up into the attic. And I've been able to figure out where the first thing we did was, or I did was, I figured out where the 2x4s are. That's the blue tapes there, and obviously you can you can figure it out by your outlets. And then so I went ahead and put the retrofit right there. Then, since it's a 2-story home, they put fire stops there. So you have to find the fire stop, or any fire stops. And what I ended up doing is I beveled this out. I'll drill a hole here and here. I'll do that in a second. And to get the cables through. And I've already, I think I just showed you guys, I've already figured out upstairs from our bedroom, there are the holes coming through the upstairs floor down to the where the trusses are. And then that's, see, I don't know if you can see, there's a truss right there, and another truss right there, and of course that's what that tape on the ceiling is, and that's what that tape on the ceiling is. I found those. It turned out that the trusses, I think, are at 18" on center. There's the 2x4 that comes all the way down right there, and then here's the other 2x4. So it turns out upstairs, I'll go up there and do a video in just a second. Turns out that upstairs, these 2x4s more or less align very closely to the 2x4s above, and so that worked out real nice. So this is the theater room, where I need to have at least, I'm just going to put 6. I think I need 5, 2 for the TV. Contrary to popular belief, you do want to have your if you're using IPTV or using a Fire Stick or anything like that, smart TV, you do want to have those devices directly connected to your network through a cable. You can get away with using the Wi-Fi, but you better have a pretty stout router and stuff, which I do. The problem is that it's upstairs. It goes through several walls, and the what do you call it? The signal here in the wall, it's okay, but I just don't trust it for for television and stuff. But anyway, so I'll be showing you how I'm drilling holes here in a bit, and be back in a while. Okay, so this is where all my network is, and the one wire right now that I'm using to get my IPTV is that blue wire right there. The other coax cable is my internet coming in, and so just next to that, to the left, maybe about 4 inches, is where I'm going to put the cables coming in from downstairs. And so that's my little Netgear switch. But anyway, so that wall right there that we're looking at, somewhere about there, I need to cut into it, and the good thing is the attic. Up there in the attic, there's plenty of space. I can walk up there and drill the holes down, so that's not going to be an issue. It's just getting through this fire stop, which I've already figured out how to do. And I'll be in I'm probably going to run about 10 wires, 2 into my son's room, and then 6 into the theater room, and then maybe 2 into our bedroom there. You know, now that I have it open, might as well do it. All right. Be back in a bit. Okay, and I know you're wondering, like, okay, so if I already got a cable going down there, what's the big deal? Why are you having to run these other cables? Well, the house was wired with category 3 wire. And category 3 wire, the total speed on category 3, I want to say is only 10 megabits, I believe, which is just enough to do 4K. And right now we're able to watch IPTV, 4K TV, and stuff like that, which is okay. But you know, I might as well just. I told my wife, I said, I might as well just get this done right and stuff. Run Cat 6, and just get it over with and stuff. So you can get away with category 3, and basically it was a telephone line. And at the time, I was back in '95. I taught a Southwestern Bell class called a TKT test, and I got to meet all the guys from our area here in the Rio Grande Valley who were taking the course. And they said, hey, we're going to show you how to make sure that you wire your house right and all that. and all the internet stuff. You know, remember '95 is when internet and all that was just starting to really take off, and only a lot of the big corporations had networking and stuff like that, and a lot of expensive homes because it was kind of pricey. And anyway, so again, you know, in hindsight, I should have run separate outlets that were just capped with conduit, and this would have made my job a lot easier. but it didn't, and so that blue wire there with the orange thing, it'll be reset back to just a regular landline and stuff. So that's just in case you were wondering, well, how the heck are you actually watching TV down there? And that's the only cable that's going down there. But soon we'll have some category 6, and it's amazing. I've tested the speed down there, hardwired my laptop into it, and the most speed I can get through it is maybe 10, 11 megabits, and I get 400 megabits down and like 25, 30 up. And I do have all my gear here is gigabit. That's a gigabit router and stuff, which is more than what I need. But yeah, the wire constricts the bandwidth, and so that's what we're gonna do. Okay, later.